I'd be like, yo, you muted.
Yo. Yo, you got a beer, son?
Yes, sir.
He's muted. I can hear him.
Oh shit.
The infamous Illuminati.
Fuego.
What the fuck was that?
You didn't see that on IG?
No.
So, you know, Switch Comics, Marco.
Yeah, I just met the guy.
Yeah, so
Brand new to
Marco,
him. I don't think I follow him.
yeah, so he did a Moon Knight. Well, I don't know if he did multiples, but I know he did one, and they premiered it at the CBC Awards back in December. And I think this is another entry into that, and that looks pretty dope, man. So he released this today on IG.
Links, if you're talking, you're muted.
Ah, fuck. Yo, y'all can hear me? So
Mark with no reaction's the best thing.
None,
He's just straight face.
unfazed by all.
So yeah, Ember. So he released it on IG. How much did you get? Oh man. So he released it on IG, and he was just, you know, to help spread the word. I was just like, yo, send me that, and we'll throw it out in the mix. We'll play it again later on. How you gentlemen doing?
It's Friday, man. Thank God. Woo!
Now, who is it that says it? Is it Comics by the Bay or is it theirs? It says we made it. We made it to Friday. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's aggressively relaxing.
Oh, I can't hear you. You're muted.
Jesus Christ.
This is the worst.
You know what's gonna be the best when somebody's actually muted, and we're like, "Hey, Nick,
You're not gonna know.
you." Like, no, bro, you actually muted, man.
Oh man.
I'm over here checking lights.
Oh shit. Usually you check oil, right? Isn't that a wrestling term? Checking the oil?
I think so.
Yeah, that is a wrestling term. Everybody else's week. I know Remy, you had a rough week, brother.
That wasn't rough. I'm just glad the weekend's here.
I hear you, man. I had a terrible week this week.
Why don't you tell us about it? Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Had to fire like 4 people.
Shit. I just thought of one of those memes that they like auto-tuned and stuff. And I for some reason I just drew a complete blank. I'll just go F myself. Let's say what's up to the chat. What's going on, everybody? Say what up to the chat. Comics by the Bay. Matt, hello from Old Florida. Shop for Comics, doing that whole shop verse. Pretty dope.
He's killing it.
Mrs. Links
I'm
working out in the living room was I was distracted trying to edit a video.
Okay.
That's too much. Brian, what is going on? Oh shit, this is gonna be insane today. Brian, what is going on, brother? Good. Thank you for being here. Good to see you. Pocan Joe in the building. Thank you for being here, sir. You know what's funny? As we were watching The Last of Us the other day, I'm like, yo, aside from the gayness, Pocan Joe is Bill or Frank? Is Bill? Not 100%. Pocan Joe is Bill. And I was just like, that's exactly what I want to do if the world ends, aside from the man-on-man action, which I'm no judgment, just not my.
I'm going to be the guy in the hole.
Yeah, right? Like, what are you doing?
Oh, just want Arby's.
Can I please get something to eat? I'm starving.
Well, this
What
isn't
about lunch?
Arby's.
I don't even have a weapon. I can't even lie to you.
Well, I can't even hump.
Oh, so I need to be gay for the next 20 years? Done. Let's do this.
I'm not being hungry. Fuck that.
I'm fed. I'm safe.
Yeah. It's either this or I'm going to turn into a mushroom. I'm done, man. Let's go.
Might as well take the beat, right? We should put that
Either
as a
take
poll.
the-
Like, yo,
Either take the
beat or
mushroom
turn
or
into
you
a
become the mushroom. I'll take the mushroom.
Oh shit! Oh, shit. Yo, what up, Jason? What is going on? What up, Lakewood? Mark in the building, Mr. Beckerman. What is going on,
Oh, you
sir?
know where Remy stands.
Gary B, thank you for being here, Gary B. Gary B, the God. Chop and drop. What is going on, my guy? Chop. Eli Gunther Link Squad. Oh, by the way, yeah, we're gonna be drawing for the links box later on. I have everything here. I'll show everybody. Not only are we gonna be drawing for the links box, we're gonna give away a slab to all the people. Not to all the people. Somebody will win a slab
You said it.
from
You
the
said
chat.
it to all the people, Oprah.
No,
Now you gotta follow
Check
through.
under your chairs.
you got a slab. Oh shit, Les Crucius, what is going on, brother? Johnny Five Alive, last month's Link Squad Links box recipient, and it jumped on me. It really jumped on me. Sometimes people say it jumped on me, and it's just so that they can stop.
That last month was such a good box, too.
Last month's was about why is Friday so pleasurable? That's a good question. That's a good question. Freaky Louie in the building. Salutations, my comic book brothers. The man who indeed called me a terrorist.
Yes, he did.
That happened.
Aggressively relaxing. What's up? I just showed up and I think Nick said aggressively relaxing and then started cussing while muted. What did I do? Who else we got? Ignacio, my guy. DJ had a bad week. Tears incoming. No, I just had a very stressful week. Work was work. That's why they call it work. But this week it was work. Work. Actual Dracula. Hello, sir. You handsome bastard. Chris, what it do, guys? What it do?
It's cold up there in Canada.
How cold is it by you guys?
We had
Free energy.
mid to upper 20s this week. So we were all
Marty?
iced in. Am I muted?
Lee,
It's 47 right here.
did my membership sticker not show up? No, it did.
31
They just
here
ignored it.
right now.
No. Oh, so Spidey, on our end, we can only see super chats, and if new members, we can't see membership milestones.
Yeah,
So I apologize for that, sir. I can't
it
see.
doesn't show those on the StreamYard end.
11 months for Spidey.
Congratulations, Spidey. 11 months. We got a clip for Spidey for hitting 11
Wait,
months.
that's a month number 1 now.
Here you go, Spidey.
Motherfucker runs a commercial.
What did I do?
We do see some super chats, though.
Do we? We got some
Yeah,
super
Comic
chats.
Journey paying for some ass.
Hey, Comic Journey.
Again.
Show is
Again.
Comic Journey. Thank you for the super chat, sir. $2.
Oh, shit.
Get your weight up, CJ.
Oh, the stage. That's Cinnamon sweeping the stage.
No, that's the gentleman come from the back and he's just like making sure the shit is clean or whatever. So he came with like, that stupid ass mop that's like long and it's like it swivels on the bottom.
The dust broom.
The dust broom. That's what it's called. What do you guys want to get into, man? You want to talk DC? You want to talk Last of Us? I can't hear either of you. You're all muted.
What's on the agenda first?
I think when I text you guys in the private chat, what do you want to lead with James Gunn stuff? Yo, there's a lot of shit I don't even know about the James Gunn. So overall, going around the horn, Mark, Nick, and then Remy. just give your overall first impressions before we do any deep dives into the individual titles and TV show stuff. How did you accept this news? Did it hit your expectations, or were you disappointed? Go, Mark.
I think it hit me completely in a different place altogether. It didn't hit what I was expecting, and it didn't disappoint me. At first, I was like shocked at some of the choices, and then getting to sit there and process it and look at the whole layout and everything, I'm beyond excited.
Beyond excited.
Yeah, I'm super psyched. Some things were shocking, but I think all the stuff that he picked allows his vision to shine.
Shocking. Yeah, we got you. You're cutting in and out, though.
Oh, okay.
So I will do the Cole voice again, and I say I'm really happy about the slate of DC.
That's all I have to say.
I can
about
see it.
that.
The host
That's all I have to say about
And Nick is excited. Remy Q, what are your initial thoughts on?
So I have a little more confidence in the plan than what I did previously. Obviously, I'd like to see how things unfold. I mean, it's right now just talk, so I guess we'll have to see how it develops and how things start rolling out. But I feel better about it than I did.
You can tell he's excited because he would have just said, "Fuck that project."
He was like, "Is Kevin Conroy involved?"
I'll show James a gun.
Obviously not, so Remy should be pretty happy.
Wow. For me, you guys can hear me? Okay. Yo.
It's the worst.
For me, I wasn't excited. I wasn't disappointed. I was, what do you call it, apathetic? Like, I really, aside from one title, I was like, oh, that sounds good, because I've never read this guy's book. But the premise sounds amazing. I don't know, man. I think it just comes from me being comic book movied out.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
You're muted.
Yes.
You're muted.
What's that?
Tyler, if you're talking, you're muted.
Yeah, you're muted, bud. What's that?
Anyways,
Fuck this guy. Like,
Hi, guys.
oh shit.
yeah, you were apathetic.
Yeah, I was apathetic. I'm not sure if I like when Nick whispers. Dan with the big $2 super chat. Bring him cinnamon. Comic Journey coming back, doubling down. Thank you very much, CJ. You need more cowbell.
That's the one.
Yeah, that shit slaps. Slaps. All right, yeah, I was apathetic to it, and then speaking
What
of
was the one that had you more excited?
Booster Gold.
Oh yeah, nice.
Booster Gold. Speaking of apathetic, Tyler.
What's that?
Apathetic what?
You fucking giant you.
Did you see
Slightly
John's comic with
modified.
kids story?
Slightly modified.
He's a gentle giant, though. Our
Yeah,
gentle
he's a
giant.
Yeah, when I met Tyler, I go up and I see this guy. Yeah, I was just like, does anybody know Tyler from Whack Comics? So I thought he was a statue. And I was like,
Why?
Because you're just so tall and still.
Still as fuck. Stay still as fuck.
Stay still. What are your overall thoughts about James Gunn's announcement without getting into like super details and stuff like that?
Overall, just in general, I mean, I'm super pumped. It's more nerdy shit. How could I not be excited? I don't even really know what else to say. I think the Authority is the thing I'm most excited about because I know the least about them, and they sound like a really fun group.
What didn't you understand about without getting into specifics? You're cannibalizing the content, sir.
I also am excited for Brave and the Bold with Damian Wayne. And then I think we're gonna have Nightwing. No specifics, but I think we'll have Nightwing. I think we'll have Red Hood.
Damon Wayne is in it from
Damon
the Wayans brothers.
Yep, from White Chicks.
What about Marlon?
Yeah, from White Chicks.
I just call them chicks.
Fuck those guys.
That was a terrible movie.
White Chicks?
Yeah, she was horrible.
All right, would you rather watch White Chicks or Thor: Love and Thunder again?
White Chicks, not even close. I thought White Chicks was funny at the time when I was like a kid seeing it. I'd have to see it again today, but
Terry Crews is still awesome in it.
Oh, definitely.
Making my way downtown.
Yeah.
Iconic.
Putting dudes in wheelchairs.
Oh my god.
It's like slapstick comedy of the 20 what year was it, like 2007?
2003, probably 4.
Yeah, maybe it was way earlier. I'm not that tall.
No, Tyler, like legit, seriously, all jokes aside, you're about what, like 6'11"?
No.
It's
like
6'10",
6 foot tall.
Like 6'10", right? Remember?
Yeah,
No.
6'10", 6'11", somewhere like that.
Jesus.
Just like a big Viking.
I told Mark when I meet him at Heroes Con, hopefully, that I'm going to disappoint him because I'm not that tall.
No. You'll see. When he leans over to shake your hand, you can't hug him because you're going to get dick in the face immediately.
You're going to see the hand come down like
Just awkward.
Initially be on Remy's mushroom policy there.
You're like, it's a cordyceps. I've been getting frazzled pretty easily. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. All right, let's go through individual titles, I guess. Yay. This is in no particular order. I just got this off for the gram. So it has like the movies and then the TV show. So it's not in the order that they're going to come.
Do you want them in order?
You have them in order?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm tagging you in. Go.
Creature Commandos animated series on HBO Max, already written by James Gunn, is first and foremost, right after Aquaman. This is all the James Gunn stuff, right? Not the shit coming this year.
Yeah, James Gunn. We know the shit.
That's the very first one.
I know, I live and breathe Creature Commandos. I know exactly what that is. But
Weird War Tales number 93 from 1980.
What?
That's where it comes from. Weird War Tales issue number 93 from 1980. We looked it up this morning.
But what is that, Creature Commandos? Aside from that, like what is they do? Is it just Guardians of the Galaxy?
Suicide Squad with Universal monsters, basically. You got like a Swamp Thing character, a Frankenstein character, a creature character, a Dracula character, and they're led by a military leader. It's Lieutenant Shivers or something like that in the comic. In the more recent one with Grant Morrison, they kind of switched it up and had Rick Flag Sr. lead the team, and that's what they're doing in the show, which has me super excited because James Gunn has kind of been like a Suicide Squad fan since he started at DC, and I love me some Suicide Squad. So hopefully that's an avenue to kind of bring Rick back possibly in some form or fashion, or at least have a Rick Flag there, because you can't. I feel like we need Rick Flag back.
We can get anybody back now.
Yeah. And I think it's pretty cool they're tying in. I was kind of curious on the time era because Creature Commandos is kind of an older thing during war days and stuff like that. And with having Rick Flag Sr. on there, it's kind of insinuating that it could be new with him as an older guy, or it can be kind of flashback stuff. But we see Weasel is on the team. That's the only familiar character that we see on the image that we've seen in a property already, which was the guy who died in the opening scene of the Suicide Squad.
The cute one.
Spoiler alert, bro.
Yeah. Spoiler. But yeah, I'm excited for it. I think them starting with an animated feature or series is just kind of the timing thing. They worked on that already. They get it out and give us something without having huge time gaps in between the bigger properties.
Nobody pay attention to Cole's comment. I got a letter from YouTube, an email from YouTube.
A real letter.
Did you seriously just ask if Mark knows the order of the just released DC schedule? Did you forget who you were talking to? Surprise! Oh shit, Comic Journey. Yo, we're gonna need some cows.
Yeah, I like that one.
Comic Journey. Thank you very much, Comic Journey, for the super chat, and more importantly, for me moving away from Drax comment. Thank you. Nick, what are your thoughts on Creature Commandos?
I didn't see why they would start with something like that, but and then thinking about it, I mean, it fits right in James Gunn's wheelhouse, I guess. I mean, they've done the animated series before once, right? I think.
No, this is live action, right?
No, this is animated series.
Oh,
This is the only thing out of the 10 announcement slate of DCU that was animated series.
Oh shit! I did not know that until this exact very moment.
Yeah, I think they did it once before, but I don't know if it's gonna be mature or if it's gonna be.
Yeah, I was wondering
not
that
different
too.
or-
God damn it.
You don't even make it look good. Sell that shit, bro.
Because it's so obscure. They really have like free reign to have as much fun as they can with it. So this needs to be a good, fun introduction into this new age of DC. So I hope it's really crazy and great.
Yeah, I was about to hate on it. I thought it was live action. Now that I know that it's animated, it completely changes my tune. I was gonna say like, yo, come on, another James Gunn ensemble type movie. Like we've seen it already 3 times. But now that it's animated, I'm on board.
I think it's going to be wild as hell too. Like being animated gives them more room to just do outrageous shit. And if you're not familiar with the Creature Commando, they did do an animated showcase. You know the DC animated films that already come out.
Remy Hugo.
If you buy them, if you buy them, they come with the little short films after them. There's a Creature Commando one from this past year. You can probably find it for cheap online.
Yes, Remington.
So I'm actually going to say the opposite. Now that I know that it's animated, thumbs down from Remy Q Studios. Not interested.
Fuck
Very
that
rarely. Invincible was an anomaly, but other animated things, I don't get into them.
What disappoints me, when, and now this is aside from the individual movies, but when they said, oh, we need consistency across the board, and that includes our animated projects with the same actors as well as the same actors in the video games, that does nothing for me.
That's not going to happen.
No,
that's a pipe dream.
Yeah, and he insinuates that they're going to. He didn't say they're going to do that. He said they're going to do their best to do that. So he already knows that, like, you can only do what you can do with that kind of thing.
Yeah.
James, is that you? Comic books. Yeah, that I don't know. When he said that on this little announcement, I was just like, this is dumb. I don't want continuity amongst, like, for me, you know, I'm watching the movie. I want on the animated the most outlandish shit that you can possibly do with individual characters, and it's like you could get to those Elseworld characters in the animation. That's what I would expect.
I still expect to see that, you know, and he did make a point to say these are the announcements we're willing to give you now, that there's more to this first chapter even, but this is all that they're announcing as of right now. And you still have like the DC animated film line. He mentioned the Joker, Matt Reeves, Batman, and how those are still existing properties. They're just going to make sure they're clearly branded and advertised as Elseworld so that we know and a general audience can see that it's outside of a continuity universe. And I don't think Creature Commandos, for example, is going to be hardwired into Waller, which comes next. You know, it's just, it just exists in that universe. It doesn't necessarily have to touch it.
What's up, Marcus? All right, so what's next on the list, sir?
Waller.
So we all agree that we hated Creature Commandos.
No.
I don't know anything about it, but
Exactly. Yeah. That's
But
what's
I'll
gonna
watch
be
it. I'll watch it. I'm not. My expectations are low. Again, I'm disappointed in the
Did
anime.
anybody else watch the Harley Quinn animated TV show?
The first 2 seasons and stopped. The third one was terrible, so I stopped.
Yeah, I stopped midway through the third one. Creature Commandos suck. There you
Does
go.
it look like the old Batman show did?
Mm-mm. No, you're in the clear. And it's like hard.
'Cause I didn't like that one at all. Not at
Yeah,
all.
the next one on the release schedule is an HBO Max live action series titled Waller, which is pretty much the next installment into the Suicide Squad franchise. Went from Suicide Squad, Peacemaker, now we're going to Waller, where she'll be crossing over with members of the Peacemaker team. So obviously dealing with the fallout from the finale of that show, where she gets outed by her daughter and the team members to the public, is what I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm. And who's on the Peacemaker team? Peacemaker,
Vigilante,
Diebeard.
Diebeard.
So are we still going to get them though, or is this just going to be about her?
No, he announced that she'll be crossing over with members of the Peacemaker team, and it's Amanda Waller. So this isn't going to be a political espionage movie. It's going to be her leading a team, punishing people for their mistakes, stuff like that. All the action and stuff is going to come from the team that she assembles or the people that surround her. But she's an absolute badass.
I want a political espionage movie. That's what I thought we were getting.
Go watch what is that shit? Jack Ryan or whatever. And that.
Yo, that's a good show with Jim from The Office. That's a good show. I have zero interest in Waller. Sorry.
Yeah.
If it's
I'm gonna need to
Peacemaker
see a
related, I'll
trailer
check
or
it out.
something.
Yeah, I'm all the way in for this one. This
Yeah,
is one of the ones I'm more excited about. Viola Davis is reprising her role. I think that James Gunn's proven himself with these properties. And we're talking about, like how you mentioned, doing fun, outrageous, crazy shit. That's what he's done with these properties right here, with these characters right here.
Yeah, I'm not saying that it's not going to be crazy. It could be like the greatest thing on planet Mother effing Earth. I just don't have any interest.
It's a weird selling point, just Waller.
Yeah, it definitely is.
But she was a standout from the Peacemaker show. I mean, anytime she's shown up in the movie as Waller, she's been great.
I'm not a fan.
I didn't care. Yeah.
I don't need her.
She showed up. I was
headlining
like, all right, let's get back
thing.
to Suicide Squad.
Yeah,
now.
exactly. I don't need her headlining it. I just want to know she's there. She just adds that level of tension. She moves the team. She's the device that moves the plot. She isn't what you like to watch though.
Yeah, but it's called Waller.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's an odd
It's really
way to
odd.
go about it.
Reach.
And I don't know how much of this. I'm assuming all this stuff is written in stone. I don't think any of these are like placeholder names and shit like that either. So I assume that's the actual name they're going with.
Why would they write it in stone? They don't have paper.
I don't know. They probably would just type it.
What did I miss at the beginning of this show?
Golly.
You're
What
muted.
Shut your mouth,
That's
Tyler.
one through
You
10.
shut your mouth.
I have to go watching this.
This is a
train wreck.
fucking odd one tonight, dude.
Where's Seth 1 through 10?
There's
Links box. Giveaway slab. All right, what's next on this godforsaken DCU list?
The docket.
Of tragedy.
Call it the docket.
the what he
about
called the first official kickoff of the DCU with Superman Legacy, which he is himself halfway through writing right now and says he's having a fantastic time with it. And it'll touch on Superman dealing with his two separate backgrounds and trying to come to terms with somebody with his morals and values existing in today's society, which I feel like that's why he shared that Kingdom Come tease months ago, because that's kind of what Kingdom Come explores as well.
But this is a younger Superman.
It's not Superboy, but
No. It's whatever. Superman in his mid-20s or whatever.
oh, I don't know. It's they wanted him younger than Cavill. That's all we really know in terms of that. It's called Superman Legacy, so
I think they wanted less beefcake, is what it was.
Yeah.
They're
I'm
like, we
hoping
gotta
for
trim
Shia
this dude
LaBeouf.
down a bit, go more old school Superman. I'm interested to see it. I'd like to see who they play. I think that's going to be the big announcement. Who's going to be Superman?
Imagine
Shia.
like they called the Henry into the office and was just like, listen, Cavill, you have too much sex appeal. That's not the way we're going. We're just gonna go with some nerd in glasses and a red cape.
They're like, you know how much these suits cost? Every time you move, you bust through one of these things. You know how much this is costing us? For real. Let's go.
What are you talking about? Boom, boom, boom. How you know how those muscular dudes could move?
cocks his guns.
He's like, oh look, I'm Superman. Just
Those muscular dudes like my guy pedaling Pete.
Just
Fight!
can't deal with this.
There you go.
yeah, this is going to be a big one. This is going to be a make or break. Like, and I'm curious how like the success of these early projects, if what comes behind them is really contingent upon them, like while they build a brand and build trust with an audience and stuff, because people are still jaded from the whole Henry Cavill thing. I don't think a general audiences or much really care or follow stuff in depth like a lot of us do. They just really don't. We make up such a small percentage of the box office.
100%. 100%.
But this is July 11th, 2025. So people got time to go talk to their therapist and get the fuck over it.
I've already started.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better about it.
That was mean.
I thought that was a helpful hint, suggestion. You know, don't live with sadness.
Whoa, God. Whoa. Who shit in your oatmeal?
You're
That's the
muted.
thing. You don't want to like hold things in and then bring them up like 11 months later. Like you just gotta let that shit out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't act like you're cool with something, then all of a sudden 11 months from now start making a stink about it. Like
I hear they're considering Zachary Levi for the role of Superman.
it doesn't work.
That was a joke, right?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay. That was
Was
semi-funny.
I muted?
Now if they're gonna do a Lex Luthor, Billy Zane. All right, now hear me out. Hear me out.
I agree.
The man makes a fantastic Lex Luthor.
And he's bald anyways at this
He's
point, right?
bald anyways.
Well, it can't be Jesse Eisenberg again.
Or Kevin Spacey.
Well, it can be, but it won't be.
Does Lex
Kevin
have a
Spacey's in
child?
Brazil somewhere. I don't know where that dude's at.
Kevin Spacey's
Lex has a child.
Kevin Spacey's in Thailand.
Yeah.
There's no extradition.
Oh, he'd make a good one. Wasn't he already Lex?
Who, Kevin Spacey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy's got like Cosby-like numbers.
Jesus Christ. Wrong. Didn't you meet him at a con, Tyler? Or was that
Who?
just a back alley?
Lex Luthor?
Kevin Spacey.
When
No.
you were younger.
He said, "Come on,
No, I didn't go to a con that I can remember until I
I
was
just
older.
want to take some pictures."
Oh, wow.
Was it an ice cream truck?
He made his
Oh,
legs
I love
straight.
ice cream.
Oh, shit.
Russell Brand is Lex Luthor. Goddamn.
Grifter. Grifter is that dude, right? With the bandana or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. The red bandana, Cash Cole.
All right, what's
I
next?
don't think they're gonna
We,
use Henry Cavill for anything.
yeah, I
So
think
after-
Henry Cavill's done. Henry Cavill's done. Like,
They're done. Yeah.
it doesn't make any sense to even bring him back, even if he was done. What are you gonna bring him back as an old, not as an old man? Like, it'll be cool to have. I'm not a fan of all these fucking Supermans, man, and I'm gonna skip ahead. I'm sorry, because this has been weighing on my mind since this was announced. I have zero interest in the Brave or the Bold. I do not want to see another Batman. Ah! That's it.
What?
So that's okay. So hopefully by the time it comes out, you might think differently. You might not. Who knows? Because next on the docket after Superman Legacy, their big tentpole movie kicking it off, we're going straight back to HBO Max for a live action series called Lanterns. This will be the long-awaited Green Lantern show
Trash.
that is going to star both Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart. It's going to be done in the vein of True Detective, where we have two space cops patrolling Precinct Earth. This will also be the show in which they'll reveal the plot that'll be running through this new DCU, and that'll be the case that they're working.
Now you say True Detectives.
Yeah, they want to go with that tone. And to fast forward a bit
Good
too, James
luck.
Gunn, after these announcements, pointed that he wanted to make sure that all the people that come in to direct and write these things, that their creative vision shows through as unique and something different and special. Basically, he doesn't want this shit to look like
The
Like,
same.
rinse and repeat, clone
Yeah.
copy bullshit off an assembly line, which we've been
Exactly.
getting for the
That's
past
the best
fucking year.
announcement he made of the whole fucking thing. When you
That
hire
and
directors,
stories
let them
first.
fucking direct the movie.
Mhm.
You hire them to do.
Exactly.
Don't fuck it all up. That's what happened with the previous DC shit.
I disagree, man. I think there should be some sort of free reign, but I think nothing bad comes about when there's studio meddling. Sometimes an executive needs to get down there and just insert his stupid ass idea to make the movie better. Hashtag brunch.
Yeah, but I think if they had somebody there to just regulate it to make sure that everything still fits, you could let the director do this.
What did I miss at the beginning of this show?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me unmute myself.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree.
fully agree. Fully agree.
Right on.
I agree. Anyway,
Solid, Remy. HBO Lanterns.
Lantern. Zero interest. Zero interest.
Oh man, I'm fucking fired up for this one.
I can't get fired up about 10 things at once. So, like, I only have like 1 or 2 things and I can put in my bag.
Yeah,
Yeah, if you're talking like that, the biggest one I'm excited for is not even one of these. It's the Flash. In all reality,
Yeah, there. That's what.
That's fucking huge.
It's
That's
right
one-
around the corner.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
But I've been waiting on Green Lantern shit since they announced HBO Max and said that they're actively working on Green Lantern show, then a Green Lantern movie, then back to a show called The Core. And fuck, man.
Ignacio.
Nick would not be.
Gotta be Freaky Louie. Freaky Louie.
Way too big. He might be Luthor in his suit, his big mech suit or whatever. That's Nick.
Painted on him.
Yeah. Yeah, they
No.
just like paint his arms and stuff different colors, and then he just walks.
I don't
slides
think
around.
Lex Luthor wears a 10-gallon hat.
Does
Yeah.
Lex Luthor skip leg day also?
Yeah. It's like when Lex Luthor is more menacing than
Ooh,
Superman,
Nick is
you know
my
you got a
Superman.
problem. Like when that guy is
And ab day.
flexing
And
on Superman.
back day.
I agree. Cranston is good too. Yes, Iggy.
Say my name.
Agreed, Ignacio. Lex kicks in comics.
You're goddamn right.
So at this
Which,
point in the announcement, I'm sorry, go ahead.
no, I was gonna say like akin to True Detective. That's not a good thing. True Detective only had one good season, and that was season 1, which was one of the greatest seasons of TV history. Season 2 was okay, and season 3, they had season 3, right? Mahershala Ali, and then season 3 was with Colin Farrell, right? That was trash, super trash. So why would you say, hey, this is gonna be like True Detective? Immediately, I lose interest because I think True
I
Detective.
think it's just an IP that people can attach. Nothing you want to aspire to be like that, but can you really? You need the right director, you need the right story. This is going to be cosmic as well, right? Like outside of just Earth. There's no way they're hitting True Detective with this. Like maybe they want to,
on a grounded level, being that this is a, like you mentioned, a cosmic characters. They wanted us to already know this is supposed to be a grounded, and he literally said terrestrial based series. So they are cosmic characters, but they will be focused heavily on.
You talking about lanterns?
Yeah. Yes, working on Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be kind of shitty if you see them getting into some mid-90s sedan all the time and driving around.
And also another thing to point out that all the stuff that when he tried to compare something to something familiar to give you an idea of what tone or style that you might take in, he only referenced HBO properties because this is a combined effort with the silver screen and HBO. So he referenced Game of Thrones. He referenced True
the
Detective.
Game of Thrones thing too. I
So
don't know.
Let me just pause you really quick too. Dan with another $2 super chat. Thank you very much, sir. Here's the first funding for Nick as Lex Luthor.
Mrs. Tessmacher!
Nailed it.
With all the optimism, what is everyone going to do if this turns out to be a giant dumpster fire?
What do you mean if?
I mean, people hate on it.
It's dumpster fire, then it's done. You're done.
We'll call it Phase 5 of Marvel all over again.
Done.
I found you by the dumpster.
Oh fuck! I forgot to go watch that today.
Just think,
If it is, it'll be a great time to buy books.
Episodic,
I'll be right back. Just
episodic
continue to buy
She-Hulk
books.
episodes. Weekly She-Hulk episodes. We sat through that.
Terrible.
Insane.
Terrible.
It can't be that bad.
That had to be like it's funny because I enjoyed episodes 1, 2, and 3. I was like, hey, this is zany and quirky. And then I was just like, I hate my life right now.
Yeah, I thought it was okay until the end, and then I realized they were just making fun of anyone that even enjoyed it at all. I have no idea what the fuck that show was.
Somebody's
people.
on
It's like you
super
people.
lag.
Don't do that.
That's not that bad.
Not again.
Like 35 minutes ago.
I know, right? This thing. What's up, Austin LeMay in the building? Good to see you, sir.
Did Austin say he's coming to Heroes Con?
Kenny Bird. Austin, are you coming to Heroes Con?
You don't wait for him to say something.
Let's just sit here in
Yeah, let's
silence.
just sit here.
Austin, your mic is muted.
Austin, we're patiently waiting, sir. What if he says no? How are we going to react?
Okay.
Remy, we need a video.
Oh, no.
I got a couple more I need to release for Tyler.
No.
Jesus. Stay tuned this weekend.
One was good.
Of
no.
a giant. All right, what's next on the docket?
So we're going back. to
Oh,
the big,
hold up, wait a minute. Oh, he just said Drac and Kyle. Damn, I thought he was going to say he was.
Oh, he's bringing them.
He must be on a delay as well.
That'd be cool.
When you hear this, Austin, we want to know if you're going to Heroes or not.
We're still waiting.
Yeah, we're still waiting.
Anytime. Come on,
What?
Austin.
What? Okay.
There we go. As of now, the plan is to be there. Hell yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, sir. That's what the F I'm talking about. And F was, fuck.
Also,
Taylor
you ought
Winter
to
in the building.
look in if you think you're going to be able to make it, you should just definitely look into the stuff for the art auction and bring some pieces and watch what happens, my man. That art auction was fucking nuts last year.
What's the art auction, if you don't mind
It's,
me asking?
it's literally what every year they do an art auction. I forget where the funds go to or anything, but they have tons of pieces from like I think it was from pretty much anybody. Like, I don't know if you remember Remy, but it wasn't like all those pieces were from known artists or anything like that.
Oh yeah. It was
There
from,
was obviously
just like local artists and stuff.
yeah. And I'm telling you, like some of the ones that little bitty Silver Surfer Galactus one went for like some ungodly like 5,000, and it was
some
a
good shit. But yeah,
it was a no-name artist.
that's some
but
good shit.
they had some known artists that were there at the con that do pieces while they're there that weekend to give to the art auction. But it would be cool to see your pieces showcased at that shit, man.
I would put it on some sort of backer board just in case one of the models wants to crumble it up.
Yeah, because that $5,000 piece, one of the cosplay models walking around with him fucked it up.
What?
Yeah, the buyer was like, "Are you fucking high?"
You fucking high or what? What, you kidding me?
Fucking cockroach.
All right, what's next on this abysmal lineup of DCEU?
Next on the abysmal lineup, we're going back to the big screen for something that probably is going to blow a lot of people away when it finally gets here. Tyler will be excited for this one. We're going to do The Authority, originally written by Warren Ellis, drawn by Brian Hitch. This was a title that published under Image under the Wildstorm imprint. Jim Lee owned that imprint, and it moved over to DC when Jim Lee sold all of his properties and moved over there. That's what brought us Grifter and a lot of other characters is having this imprint. But Wildstorm's kind of like a dark version of a super team. You have some analog characters for like Apollo for Superman, Midnighter for Batman, Swift for Hawkgirl, but they it's kind of like the boys before the boys, and without being edgy just for the fuck of it.
You know what's sort of funny? Because I was just like, yo, I need you to explain what The Authority was. I remember that being on Image. And I used to get those books, the Wildstorm stuff, and I totally forgot about that. So you're saying Grifter. So like Grifter was Bad Rock on it?
Not on this team. Bad Rock was Youngblood. That was under Rob Liefeld shit.
Yeah, no, I was just like, what? So I'm kind of excited for that because that was wild and zany.
But Grifter was there. Like you have Wildcats, like Spartan and fucking Zealot, Maul, Warblade, all of those characters. But The Authority was the Wildstorm stuff. Like Jack Moore, Hawksmoor, who was just in Ron V Swamp Thing run. He's one of the characters. And a lot of the characters are currently in the Action Comics stuff, like Apollo and Grifter. So they're kind of just sprinkled through DC already.
Yeah, I guess now there's something else for me to be excited. I'm excited about that.
Yeah. I'm curious about it because Warren Ellis, I think, was actively canceled from comics. If I remember correctly. I can't remember what he did, but he pissed off the people that always get pissed off, much like James Gunn, ironically, was a person who was those people attempted to cancel, but everybody who knows James and worked with James said, fuck out of here. If you fire James, we're all leaving. And Disney's like, fine, you can have him back.
Yeah.
So I like the fact that James says that this is a passion project of his. It's something he personally likes, and he's He's moving a project of a writer that's been tanked by fucking assholes.
In June 2020, several women publicly accused Ellis of sexual coercion and manipulation and having engaged in simultaneous relationships with several of them.
This was older than that. He's been
without the other knowledge.
Sounds like a player.
Oh,
yeah, it sounds like a player because it isn't like this comic book writer. Yeah, I've got coercion power. Come get some of this image money.
Like, hello, sexy ladies. How are you today?
Well,
Do
he's
you
British.
want some of this, D?
You have to do a British accent.
Oh, that's DJ's territory.
Hello, sexy ladies. You want to come and hop on this D?
Much better.
My name is Ellis.
That's perfect.
I am a comic book writer. Ah.
Yeah, this should be wild. This should it'd be interesting to see because this isn't like I don't know if they'll go with like pre-DC universe, if this will be a pocket universe, if this will be our first glimpse into like DC's multiverse at that point, or what they'll do. There's a lot of possibility.
I would think it's got to be in the main one, and then they're gonna fight or come to some type of disagreement with Superman, or maybe not necessarily in this movie, but in the future.
I think you're probably right, but I would probably bet money on this ragtag group of heroes called the Authority is going to have a beef with this other ragtag group of superheroes, the Suicide Squad, and they're going to fight. And then another ragtag group of heroes, ensemble cast, because that's what James Gunn does, is going to come
like
in.
the end of Anchorman.
Yeah,
Exactly like
exactly like the end.
I wouldn't mind watching Midnighter fight Batman.
Fuck no.
I've got a trident.
That escalated kind of quickly.
Brick, I seen you kill a guy. I'm excited for 30. What's next?
Next up, we're going back to HBO Max for an odd one, Paradise Lost. This will be the story of Themyscira, the home island of Wonder Woman. It doesn't specify if this will be a Wonder Woman origin. Series, and they say they want to do it in the stone. They want it to be like Westeros, but on Themyscira. So expect a lot of girl on girl.
Yes,
I'm not.
This is gonna be great.
You just sold me. I just turned
This is
my.
gonna be great.
Oh yeah, his name was girl on girl, and I'm just like, yeah, what?
Girl on girl, I'm all in.
Nick froze.
So I'm thinking this could be cool, like little backstory show where we can see the eventual necessity to create Wonder Woman from Hippolyta. Like maybe a battle with some of the previous armies, a battle with Ares or something, and eventually she has to create Wonder Woman to, at a necessity.
One person's skeevy bastard is another person's pimp.
Pimp.
I am excited for Paradise Lost. Amazon Women Action.
Hell yeah.
I've been here, Matt, just not chatting as much.
We'll get them thumbs moving.
Yeah, make sure, ladies and gentlemen, you hit that thumbs up button because if you like this content, we will continue to come back weekly for more. And
DJ, you're muted.
Oh, fuck this fucking microphone, man.
Ain't nobody fucking with my click.
Oh, did you say girl on girl? Thank you for capitalizing the G's in girl on girl. That means you're serious, sir.
Yeah, girl on girl.
Girl.
Tyler.
Paradise Lost is about how men lost direction to the island.
Ironically, the island will be spelled with a G.
Chloroform that like button. I am to Warren Ellis' part and agree with Taylor.
Just hit live.
Yeah, just hit live. Well, we were quiet for like 2 minutes straight, so you're not gonna miss anything.
You might be ahead of us actually now.
I don't have. I don't know. I feel like I'm not a hater. It's just that by me saying I don't have interest, that doesn't mean that it's gonna be good. I'm still gonna watch it, and hopefully it'll snag me and it's just like get me to watch it. But like right now, I'm just like, I'll watch it. But
and so, this stuff is so far out because we're already like multiple properties past Superman, which is July of 2025.
The last thing to try to do the Game of Thrones thing spent the most money ever, and I didn't give a fuck.
House of the Dragon?
No, man. The Prime.
Ah, fuck. We
I
lost.
liked House of the Dragon.
We
We
lost.
talk about that
Lord of the Rings. Lord of the
Crap.
Rings.
How was
I
that?
don't think they tried to do the Game of
No one
Thrones thing.
fucking cared.
They tried to do the Lord of the Rings thing their own way, and that fucking
But
didn't.
they
work.
made it to directly compete with Game of Thrones.
They thought they were.
They did think they were,
That's
and they
dumb.
fucking didn't.
I
They,
think it was,
see, that's the problem. Like they made it to attempt to compete with something instead of making it to make it good.
Exactly. And
All right,
that's what
TM
I'm afraid of with the Wonder Woman thing.
TM Nerdy with the $2 Canadian super chat.
Mrs. Tesswalker!
What's the conversion? $2 Canadian.
73 cents.
73 cents US. Yeah, TM Nerdy.
Yeah.
What's weird is Nick was talking the whole time just then. Like, what
I
were you
was.
talking to, Nick?
I was always hum along with Cinnamon.
Wow.
He's like looking up, just I see his mouth going.
House of
Like-
Dragons was fire.
Yeah.
House of Dragons was
agree.
fire. Miss Tessmacher!
So
Nice.
next up, DJ is going to be pissed. We're going back to the big screen for the introduction to the DCU Batman after that, and what's going to be based off of Grant Morrison's run. It's going to be titled "The Brave and the Bold," and this will introduce us to the DCU Batman at a time in his life where he already has Damian. So we're getting our first Robin since fucking Chris O'Donnell. So that already
man.
implies that we have Nightwing, we have Red
Yeah.
Hood, we have these characters already in those positions. We don't need an origin. And like, how long would it take a cinematic universe to go from Dick Grayson in his booty shorts
Nah, he said
all
dick.
the way to Damian?
Yeah.
So I think that's an interesting direction to take. And yeah, I'm down to get some Nightwing in there and some Red Hood.
One thing DJ said about how he doesn't want a new Batman, and that's probably because the last three have been so bad. Everyone hated the Dark Knight, everyone hated Ben Affleck as Batman, and everyone hated the Batman. No,
Is this reverse
they've
psychology?
all been amazing. This is going to be amazing too.
They're all fucking amazing.
I don't want another Batman. They've all been so good.
I like what you did there. I like. Spidey, thank you for that $2.99 super chat. Australian, that translate to about 78 kangaroo pouches. All right, so you said about Batman. They've all been good.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Especially George
not a hot
Clooney.
take.
Not a hot take.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. What I'm not a fan of child actors. So immediately, like Damien, how old is he gonna be? You think?
Hopefully about
17.
15.
Yeah,
All right, that's
older.
not too bad.
Not really child. I would bet.
Damien, I think when we first get introduced to him, he's like, what, 12? And he's already a fucking assassin who gives Batman shit. So, I mean, he is young. I'll give you that. But how'd you feel about Hit Girl and Kick-Ass? Like
Laura and Logan.
or Laura and Logan, because this
Yeah.
isn't a kid. I mean, it's a small person and they're young, but in terms of like their maturity level, what they do, this isn't a child. And I'm with you on the fuck the child actor shit. It gets played out.
Yeah.
Hey, be careful with your words, sir.
I'm hoping for Robbie from Cobra Kai. He wants to do it, and I love him. So bring him on.
You still have the poster of him in your room?
Oh yeah.
Nice. Let's see.
Next up, we're finally getting to the point where DJ gets excited. We're going back to HBO Max for a booster series, obviously starring Booster Gold, which this one will probably have a lot more to it as well, because this year we do get the Jaime Reyes Blue Beetle movie, and Ted Kord is already confirmed to be a part of that, not necessarily as Blue Beetle, but everybody's been asking for that buddy cop Ted Kord Booster Gold, and this is our chance to see it.
Everyone's saying Chris Pratt. That's
Chris Pratt
all
for
I'm
what?
hearing. Booster Gold.
Who was it that said the actor from Top Gun today? That was like the perfect casting.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah, that'd be good.
The guy who played Hangman.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I agree with this. Holy shit, TM Nerdy. Javon Walton. He looks like Damien.
Is that him from Top Gun?
No.
No, that's the kid from Cobra Kai.
No.
Euphoria.
Yeah.
The
Euphoria.
fuck?
That HBO Max
That
show.
was Zendaya.
Yeah, with the crackhead high school kids.
Yep.
Marty Aleko, more foreign money. Yo, what's up? Link Squad International tonight, baby.
Kid
$2
does.
Canadian translates to about $1.25 in dinars.
Guy does look like a douchebag, so he'd probably make a great Damien.
He does. Yo, Booster Gold. So what happens the way because I've been getting the Booster Gold series, the last like the 12 issue series, whatever. But I haven't read them. But I've been picking them up. But the way James Gunn described it when he was just like, yo, he's a loser in the future. He finds some time travel shit and goes back to like the past and becomes a superhero. That's awesome. So I was just like, holy shit, I'm in on that premise. And it's gonna be, I would assume it's gonna be fun and quirky, not a serious movie. So I'm all in for that. Or show.
That'll definitely be a comedy.
Yeah, so if it's gonna be like Peacemaker, like I'm 100% in on that.
Or I could see it like Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
Ew, what?
That kind of a character where he plays that, like that lovable.
Yeah, he's a fucking skeezer.
Better Call Saul is terrible. Gary B with the $5 super chat. Thank you so
Why?
much, sir. In American dollars, that translates to $5.
It's just that thing in the back always.
Jimmy McGill?
You saw what I was doing in the back? I was like, that's what I was doing in the background. We got to give away that links box, and then we got a slab too that we're giving away. So time
Got
check.
Two more announcements. We're at 9:57.
Guy, what is going on, Guy? Thank you for stopping in. All right, give us these last. Rem, what do you think about Booster Gold? You have no interest. F that show. I'm with you, Remy. Oh no, I said I like.
I'll watch it. But no, it's not number one on my list.
All right.
I have a Booster Gold number one.
So shit. My bad. Somebody posted up on Instagram the other day when everything was announced. Booster Gold 9.8, $500 fucking dollars. What are you smoking, bro? You influencer?
Hey, the Miss Marvel that Angel bought, the M book that was all smashed up.
Yeah.
In that box, there was a Booster Gold number one. I was like, this might save the box. Like I don't. It was like you. Even if it's like $50, it might salvage that garbage box that she opened.
Yeah, that was a terrible box. I remember seeing your face and you were like so pissed. Oh shit. You were like, I don't know. I was about to call the cops on you.
Yes, that's a great choice.
I think Eddie Murphy. We need more Donkey.
Alan Tudyk, who's this?
You people.
To voice Skeet. So Booster has an AI robot that hangs out with him and gives him shit. He gives Skeet shit. It's his little information box from the future and everything. And casting for that is going to be crucial because they have like that love-hate relationship with each other, and that's where you're going to get most of the conversation. Like, how Venom talks to himself, and it's
My
shit.
favorite part of Venom.
It's fucking terrible. Like, it's that important that they land Skeets right. You have to get Skeets right, or it's just going to fucking take off.
I mean, he showed it already with K2SO.
Yeah.
And Alan Tudyk would be perfect.
He's been a ton of.
Oh, that's the guy from Resident Alien, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in Doom Patrol as Mr. Nobody. He was in Transformers as Totoro's sidekick or his right-hand man in one of them.
Is he the pirate from Dodgeball?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's Tyler's favorite actor. Tyler just
Dude
loves
has
his
so
name.
much range.
Tyler just loves his last name. Two dicks.
I must have missed something at the beginning of the show. Something must have happened.
That was good. Oh shit!
Did anyone else morb themselves today?
Nick moored themselves during these announcements when he heard the next one that was coming because he felt perfectly prepared for this. You want to take it, Nick?
No, you can go ahead. You're doing such a good job.
Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow will be hitting the big screen. This is based and pulled directly from Tom King's 8-issue series that started in 2021 and finished out in 2022. It was an Eisner Award-nominated series drawn by Billisk Everly. It was gorgeous. It was amazing from start to finish, and it's a cosmic respinning of the story of True Grit. And that's what they want to do with this. And he mentioned he wanted the style and tone to be a wicked sci-fi movie, which that's perfect for this. And this is a 21-year-old Supergirl in this story specifically. And the story itself kind of dips into her backstory and her origin and plays heavily into it. So you wouldn't have to tell an origin story. It's embedded in it.
Yeah, and I forget the girl's name, but that little girl who's
Just call her Ellie.
her name, that casting is going to be crucial.
Yeah.
And whoever's going to be in that role, I think is going to be a star after that.
Mm-hmm. Because
Just
it's
like
really,
America Chavez.
spoiler alert, it's her movie.
Yeah.
This is not where you introduce Lobo. You keep Lobo out of this story and just rip it straight from the comics.
Who wants to introduce Lobo?
Saw a comment said, "This is where you introduce Lobo." No.
Yeah, no, I think you have to be like faithful to the source
Yeah.
material. That's the thing that I think I forgot where, and I was just like about somebody was saying, oh, yesterday on Two Nerd Dads, and I was just like about the introduction of characters. Like, there's already a lot of characters in some of these pieces. Like, you have like ensemble teams and stuff like that. Obviously, you have to introduce, the villains, things like that. But to constantly use every single movie as like a springboard, like yeah.
Supergirl is really self-contained. You have Supergirl, you have Crypto, and you have Comet, and that is it.
Yeah, and something like that that's like super heavily heralded as like a great Eisner. Like you don't want to fuck with that source material, man. You fuck with the source material that is like there are some great concepts in it. Let's take those concepts and make them better. But something that's just like one heralded as one of the best of the last couple of years or whatever, you don't want to mess with that.
Yeah, I'm down with that template that they're using for The Last of Us. If we sit down with the writers' room, which obviously Tom King is a big part of what they're going to be doing moving forward when it comes to some of the creative stuff behind this. If they come up with an idea that works better on screen and improves it, go for it. If it keeps it the same or makes it worse, fucking leave it alone. Let what works better ride. It shouldn't be a shot for shot adaptation, but there's no reason to throw extra characters in this shit. That's just.
Supergirl can be the one from Flash. Is that confirmed?
It's not confirmed, Sasha Cale, but I think, and we talked about that this morning. I think that's going to be contingent heavily upon how she's received in this movie, and also again, time, man. Like
this movie,
Flash is in a couple of months, and Supergirl is no earlier than 2027.
Oh, hell yeah. No, that's too far out. I would replace
4 years. And The Flash was filmed, 2 years ago? They started filming 2 years ago. So we're already looking like at a goddamn almost a decade gap from starting The Flash and getting the Supergirl movie here.
She's going to be like 55 when Supergirl comes out.
I got to make sure I'm alive to watch all this shit.
Yeah, you better start taking those pills.
That's true, Nick. You are knocking on heaven's door.
Aren't we all?
No.
Act accordingly. Yeah. Was that the last one?
No, the final one is the big one. Is the one that's going to make a lot of people happy. We have a feature film starring the big green machine himself, Swamp Thing. And again, when they teased this one, they showed images from a Tom King story. And they said that this is going to be very different than the rest of the DCU stuff. They want it to be a horror tone and style. And he said that some of the reference material is pulling straight from Alan Moore's run as well.
The seminal.
Alan Moore immediately emailed and saying, "I hate this idea.
This movie sucks." That's what he said.
Forget about everything, though.
Yeah. I'm all for a rated R Swamp Thing.
I think we'll see a couple of these projects end up being rated R, or like obviously Waller, no question about it. That's R rated. Paradise Lost, definitely going to have to be mature.
Girl on girl action.
Yeah, and I definitely think that
Lucretia
Lantern has a high probability of being not too hard R, but it just really depends on how they take that. But Authority, most definitely, not a chance in hell it's R.
Yeah, I'm excited for that now that you explained it, and I remember like some of it from back in the day. So I'm excited about that.
It's fun, man.
I'm not gonna lie. My excitement barometer moved a little bit to the excited, like the way you explain stuff, Mark. I love it, man. Like you can sell me anything DC because you articulate it so well, sir.
And
It's
don't
still
forget,
fuck-
we have four fucking movies this year too.
No,
Yeah.
hold on. You cut me off. I was gonna say it's still fuck Avatar 2 though.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't even like Avatar, but there's still 4 movies this year. 4, and we have Shazam coming out like in a month. The Flash, and that was part of the announcements. Was he did mention how Shazam has just kind of been in his own fucking thing, doing his own fucking thing, so that works out fine. But Flash, he did confirm that it will be the mechanism that they reboot DCU with, which is cool for people like myself. I love the Snyder stuff, but now they're not just cutting the cord and saying we're starting fresh. Everything that they've done since Man of Steel is fucking canon. But because the story, what happens in the actual story of the film we watch on screen, things change. It's not, it never happened. It's just things are different now. So I think that is like, man, that is the biggest, best compliment they can do to what came before possible at this point. You can either kill it or you can find a way to adapt it without it ruining what you're trying to do. And they're doing that with The Flash, which he went on record as saying it's probably one of the greatest superhero movies ever. This film, and I've been saying it, there's something fucking with it. And it's just, I think it's going to blow people away.
With that said, do they keep Ezra?
That they were asked in the press meeting. All right, so all these announcements came to us on the 31st. On the 30th, they were in a closed meeting with all the press so that they can get all their shit together, their articles, their images, and all that. And they had a little presentation, and they also fielded questions. And one of the questions that they asked that Peter Safran answered was about Ezra Miller continuing, and he did the best he could at that moment and just pointed out that there's nothing on the slate for him right now, but we're excited about this film. We hope it does well, and we're very optimistic about his recovery because he is actively in help for his mental shit like that. He was losing it for a while.
AKA, if we tell him now he's gone, he might off himself.
AKA, if this shit hits, we're keeping him. If this shit flops, he's fucking gone. It's all money with these people, man. But if that money being there actually is like going to save this dude from fucking killing himself, whether he's Flash or not, awesome. Because that dude was literally losing his fucking mind. You know, like I don't know the guy from Adam. I don't give a fuck if he's Flash ever again. But it would be nice not to see another person just go down.
So I meant it from, will they keep him not because of anything that he's done or whatever the case may be, just because Flash wasn't part of that initial slate of movies, that first Gods and Monster phase, and the next, I guess, phase is going to start in 2028.
We don't know. And also there's more stuff included in this first chapter is what they're calling them. And this whole, like, who knows how long this is? They're not slating it or structuring it from what we can see right now, like Marvel, 5 films and a team. Gotcha. That's not what it's looking like. And there's also more properties in this that he said that we have that we're not going to announce today. One of the most obvious being Lobo, whether that's a solo film or, in my opinion, in my speculation on is I think Lobo is going to be in Superman Legacy. What a better place to introduce that character, somebody who can literally go fisticuffs with a young Superman. You know what I'm saying? That'd be a great place to do it. And Momoa, like, he has a terrible poker face, which is great for us fans. And
I know. Like, woo!
I think that's the place to introduce Lobo, a fucking cosmic bounty hunter rolling up on Earth for a bounty, and Superman just, nah, brah.
Yeah, no, I agree. After this, like, legit, I'm not trying to be funny or anything, but after this entire talk, I'm kind of more optimistic about it. I think for me, I'm just superhero movied out, if I'm going to be completely honest.
That's because it's been bad lately with the MCU.
If
it's good, if the shit was good, we wouldn't be superhero movied out.
That's true. I've also been doing a fuck ton of reading. So I think obviously that medium is better than the movie.
I think what they have
the Izzy versus comment. I think it's, I don't know, like, again, I'm not trying to champion for Ezra Miller, but to all that legal stuff, if you go look at it now, half of those things have already dropped and fallen off. And even the one that he pled guilty to, go look at it. He didn't break into a stranger's house. It was literally his childhood friend whose house he just happened to not be welcome at because of fucking drama amongst friends. It's shit that's getting blown out of proportion. Shit that you probably don't know a single person on here. You haven't been to a party when you're younger, got into a fight with your friends because you're too wasted. This shit and that shit just gets blown up by the media. That's why he's not fired. That's why they're not wasting the money on just blowing an actor off or canceling him over some trivial shit that the media has blown up. The only charge that he's been hit on is going to his childhood friend's house to get another bottle of booze. Literally, to get a bottle of booze and keep partying. Like just
You were muted that entire thing.
yeah, on my bad.
And I think to combat that whole fatigue stuff, they're just going to do 2 movies, 2 TV shows per year. That's it.
He choked someone and kidnapped a girl. That lets you know how much the media just runs people down. Like I remember that choking thing in public like years ago. Like, and people were like, "What the fuck was that?" And there was a fan that walked up to him and he literally did grab her. Like, no justification for that. As far as him kidnapping someone, no, he fucking didn't. So a girl who was 18 years old stopped answering her phone when her parents were calling, who rode around and traveled with Ezra. Her parents got mad at her and called the cops, saying that he kidnapped her. He did not. You know what's funny? You kidnap somebody and you're on a set shooting reshoots. You know what the cops do? They go fucking arrest you. You know what I'm saying? It's just that's how much the media blows this shit up. You can literally just go look this stuff up. It's not hidden information. Because I was curious. I'm like, how's this dude doing reshoots while he has a girl tied up in his car? Like, how is that?
Easy. Ladies and gentlemen, we just want to give a big shout out to the channel sponsor, 69mega.com. The future is here. Dating AI, 84% match.
Speaking of girls,
Shout out to Comic Head.
With your help, they can get that number to 85 tonight. Find your match today.
Yep.
There we go. So on that, we're gonna cap the Ezra Miller stuff really quickly.
You're muted, Remy. You actually are muted.
No, yeah. All right.
This is the problem we talked about earlier. So it's actually
Yeah, Remy's. Oh,
Look at your
all right.
mic. Look at that.
So we're gonna draw for the links box, and then I'm gonna show you the slab I'm giving away tonight.
yeah.
So the links, all Link Squad channel members are eligible to get these books and this slab. So this is a pretty nice stack of books this month. So that's I think it's Thor 28. Gorgeous virgin cover with Thor and Venom right there.
by Miko Suyan.
Yeah, definitely a Miko. Now this is a pretty hot spec book. Secret Invasion, the New Avengers, number 40. This is the first appearance of the Skrull Queen, who's rumored to be played by Emilia Clarke in the Secret Invasion show.
Hell yeah.
So that's actually a pretty decent.
That's a good casting choice, too.
Definitely. John Jang, the Miles Butthole variant.
That gooch.
Yeah, awesome. This gorgeous, another big time collectibles exclusive death of Thanos Death Notes, which was a pretty cool story. Homage. This is fire right here, man. So this is a New York City Comic Con. This is Tomb of Dracula, a facsimile edition, but with a gorgeous cover by Bjorn Barons.
That's all fire.
That's fire. And then this gorgeous Death of Superman 30th anniversary special, the foily.
Yeah.
Who did this? Was this the
That's the 1 in 25 variant by Francisco Matina.
I thought he was going to say the 1 in twat.
1 in twat variant. That's the Spider-Man one. I'm sorry.
Gotcha. Wolverine number 8, signed by Miko Suyan with the COA.
Fire.
Nice.
This Javon Jordan, Department of Truth number 13. Virgin cover, which is pretty hot, pretty dope. This thing right here. Action Comics number 1050 foil, Alex Ross goodness. I believe this was an AlexRoss.com exclusive, correct?
No, sir. That was a direct market edition. They did a regular cover, but then that was a jacked up price. I think $8.99 version for the foil.
All right, cool. This amazing Spider-Man 1 facsimile covered by Gabriel Delato. This is limited to 963 copies.
It's rare to see him do covers like that too, man. That's gorgeous.
Yeah, this is fire. I'm assuming Amazing Spider-Man 1 came out in September 63.
Yes.
And then not only do you get those fantastic royal books, we're going to throw in an art print by my guy Brand Flakes of Wolverine. So this is dope. It's embossed right here, signed by...
Why does it say squirt at the bottom?
No, it says schnick. So schnick. And then last but certainly not least, this awesome slab of Grimm number 1. This is the A cover. Super dope book. If you haven't read Grimm, I highly recommend you reading that. So we are going to draw for that. And all the Link Squad members are eligible. Let me share my screen. Share screen. And then we're going to give away a slab to the chat once we're done with that. Blah, blah, blah. All right. So these are the Link Squad members. We are going to shuffle. Where the hell shuffle? Oh, right there. Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
No,
No.
I didn't want anyone to say stuff.
I would have been in forever. All right, good luck, Link Squad, and I just want to thank all the Link Squad members for being channel members and supporting the channel, and we give it right back to you guys. Obviously, by this box is insane, and it's way over what I make from YouTube a month. So I just want you guys to know that. Super appreciative. Let's go, baby. Nick is not eligible.
I keep looking for my name too, you sons of bitches.
Whoa! Are you kidding?
Right in between.
Can we know who are the two people that just missed?
Shout out to Alex, Mr. Dinkum Reviews. Mr.
Remy
Dinkum Reviews
both
is
just
located
missed.
in Australia, so I'll get that out to you, sir. Yeah, Remy and Sammy. It just passed Remy and Sammy. So actually, you know
I'm
what?
on the other side of it.
Oh, that's right. Let's do this since I'm sharing my screen, and then StreamYard giveaway tool, broadcast. We're gonna do hashtag miles. So hashtag miles, and I'll show you the slab once.
Unless
we're
you
done.
live outside the U.S.,
What?
then it's hashtag kilometers.
Yeah, that was funny. That was funny. That's it. You met your quota for jokes for the year. That was.
Please keep this guy home for Heroes Con. Do not donate.
No. Hashtag get Tyler to NC. Check out the GoFundMe page.
No.
We're currently trying to raise money to get Tyler to North Carolina. We're up to $160 so far. Thank you for everybody who donated.
And we're at 30, so we got 41 watching. We're at 30. It's funny, people smell giveaways, and it's like, I smell a giveaway. Let me go into the chat. I love it. I love it.
Fucking lizards. I love them.
Dude, make sure prize lizards and non-prize lizards hit that like button. We got 44.
You shipping this worldwide, BJ?
You know what? Yeah, I'm in a good mood. We'll ship this worldwide.
Oh, shit.
Let's go, Mad Spidey.
Doubled up.
Everyone
Yeah,
prize tag Mad Spidey, guys.
Everyone prize tag.
He
Mad
loves
Spidey.
slabs.
No, so no prize tagging allowed. If
I'm
Mad
prize
Spidey
tagging
wins, I'm just
Spidey.
gonna put his shit in Mr. Dinkum's box because that's going to Australia.
Now you can just send Mad Spidey's to Rob.
No. I'll send Mad Spidey's over.
No, Matt.
So we got
He
40,
loves slabs.
41 people watching, 31 entries. Shout out to all the prize lizards, man. Prize lizards make the world go round. So we are going to draw, and then I'll show you what the slab is in 3, 2, 1.
With bated breath, we wait.
Hey,
Yeah.
yes.
Hey, he's like right next door.
Damn it, Track.
I just think if you need something remarked, this is your chance.
Oh, that's right. I should send my shredder print. Oh, so Drag, this is what you want, baby.
You want a
Oh,
baby?
yeah, I got this out of an actual Dracula mystery box. Oh shit! I just got it slabbed. That 1 in 25 Tony Fleeks, Drac, the one that you said was a 9.8 candidate. Remember that one?
Hey DJ, just get a Sharpie and put a little line in the 0. Make it a 9.8 for him.
Remember, Drac, that you was just like, I guarantee this is a 9.8 candidate. Ah.
Well, I mean,
Came back a 9.0,
candidate-
sir.
It's a candidate, you know.
So now your box is as valuable as mine was, DJ.
Oh shit, that's true.
If you press it, maybe you can get it, or a different grader.
Candidate, this is not
I want that sword master.
that trash that's right there. It's
Maybe you
literally on the
didn't factor
floor,
in the
right?
Canadian conversion. 9.8
Next
is
month's
a
DJ
Canadian
Luke
9.0.
Frost.
Yeah, there you go. Taylor's got it. Taylor Wonder.
9.0
exactly.
American, 9.8 Canadian.
Yeah.
There you
All
go.
the same.
So Drac, I'll be sending that to you. And yeah.
What the hell did you do to
The graders note said there's fang marks on the cover, so
That is true. You know why? Because this issue was actually made with paper and staples and no love.
no love.
Yeah.
No, the guy
Most
who-
comics, not all
the-
comics.
The grader said it's like a bunch of spine ticks. Meanwhile, that's the way the book looks. Damn CGC. You guys want to just touch on The Last of Us before we get out of here?
Who are we touching?
We're touching Bill and Frank, baby.
Phenomenal show.
As long as we don't have to touch you people again, that's fine.
That's
Oh, come on, dude.
shit.
No.
He said, "Come on, dude."
Why'd you have to bring up you people?
Wait a minute, hold up. I thought I saw another super chat. Dan, I can't find it, but thank you very much, Dan Blue Hellion Comics, with another super chat. And since you've been very super chat friendly today, you're gonna get the trifecta.
Yes.
You gotta be like, yeah.
I think that first one where she does that dip, you should put a little wang that drops down. Just to see people catch it.
Oh shit! The other day when I was doing this, I was making that. I was at the kitchen table, so I'm making that, and then Mrs. Lynx is just like, "What are you doing?" I was just like, "Yo, I'm making a welcome. I don't have a welcome to the Lynx Squad video thing." She was just like, "Yeah, but that's sexist. Like all you do is make girls," and I was just like, "What?" She was like, how come you can't do a dancing dude?" And I was just like, "You're absolutely right."
I agree. Let's see it.
Let's go.
Then I said,
Did
"Mind
you
your
do
fucking
it?
business. It's my channel."
I hear Panda dropped his what do you call it last night?
Yeah.
All right, before we get to The Last of Us, because all this talk of dudes and stuff, can we address TM Nerdy's his Instagram post today?
I haven't seen it. Can we see it real quick?
No, we can't see it. We can't.
It looks like something that you've already done, Tyler.
No, I don't know if maybe.
Yeah.
Music is
We know who originated all these things.
I was just getting it out for Harambe, you know.
All right.
too soon. Too soon.
I'm sick of TV forcing these grade levels. All right, back to The Last of Us, man. What do you guys think about it? Remy said, fantastic episode.
Fantastic. Yeah, it was great. It's great.
What was great
I love
about
the way
it?
they did the timeline, the whole story. It I think it was awesome. It reeled you in.
What do you think, Nikki?
I thought it was great too. I thought it was a great departure of something we don't see really in the game. And it people didn't like it, I think, but it mirrors the relationship between Joel and Ellie, I think. And when they progress like Frank and Bill did. So
wow, this show's going to take a turn that I wasn't expecting, I guess.
No, not that kind of turn, Tyler.
Yeah, I'm like, you lost me, Nick. Are you watching the same show?
You got two hard asses in Bill and Joel.
Literally.
Go ahead.
Oh shit!
I was muted anyway.
I wish.
I think what Nick's saying is because I was saying how it reels you in. He's saying it sucks you in, and
You sure
It
did.
literally did that this episode.
No, for real. Like, I don't know.
You have two hard asses who are perfectly fine by themselves.
What?
Can you guys hear me okay?
How hard were their asses?
Pretty hard. So hard, in fact, they didn't need anybody else but themselves. And then one day, bam, the unexpected just walk in and they soften up and they see how much they really need that other person in their lives. And then just
Isn't
like that,
she
they're robbed.
underage though?
Didn't they soften up because of old age?
No. They don't get to old age without the softening of the asses. Thank you, Brian.
If you smack a hard
It's a
ass,
great episode, man. It really was a good episode. It was good.
Yo, Marco, we got to play Marco's trailer again before we break out of here. Tyler Glass, what are your thoughts?
When it departed from the Ellie and Joel story, I just thought it was going to be an okay episode, and by the end, I was tearing up. I loved them so much. The strawberry scene was great. Literally, only one part of the whole episode I thought was a little bit dumb, just a tiny bit. But
Which
besides when he was standing in the middle of the street shooting, like, how do you not take cover?
Yeah,
that was like, what are you doing? Like, you're smarter than that. But that's it. It didn't even detract from the episode. It was so good. I love the guy that's not Nick Offerman. I don't know his name.
Frank.
He's in Welcome to Chippendales. And speaking of gays, I just saw Knock at the Cabin, which features 2 gay men. So this was a big week for the gays.
nice.
Shout out to all our gay friends. This channel is an ally. Big shout out to the entire LGBTQ community. Did you really see Knock at the Cabin?
Yeah, that's why I was like a little late.
It was good.
Yeah, I really liked it.
Oh, we're gonna go see it on Sunday. Fun fact though, and then we'll get to Legion and Nick's. Well, this guy already said about hard asses. So Jonathan Groff, who's in Knock at the Cabin.
Yeah, Hamilton.
Yeah, from Hamilton. We went to see him on Broadway in Little Shop of Horrors. So it was in a small theater. So we were like in the 4th row. You guys saw Hamilton on Disney Plus and how he spits?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, he does that shit in real life. Yo, and we're there and he's singing Suddenly Seymour. Yo, and he's just spitting on everybody, man. And everybody's like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Anyway.
So you literally lived the Wilt Chamberlain story this week.
How's the weather up there? And he spits on him. It's raining.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, pretty much. Shout out to Jonathan Groff and his spitting, which that's not what he told me that he does. But Legion, what did you think about the episode?
I thought it was fantastic. It was probably one of the best well-written shows or single episodes of a show I've seen in a long time. The writer's ability to really introduce us to brand new characters, start to tell such a subtle story, and still rein us in to make us care that much. I haven't experienced in a television show in a long time. And I think it was done with some of the subtlety things, like as simple as just rotating his plate around for the presentation and Frank turning it back around to where he wants to start his meal every time. You know, the episode kept coming back to itself over and over, from them kind of like really having the first moment playing Linda Ronstadt on the piano, and then the episode playing out to Linda Ronstadt on the cassette tape. And it was just awesome. Frank complaining about wanting to build up the town because their home is out more than just outside of their fence. And then those places that he wanted to take care of and maintain is how they spent their last day together. It was fantastic. There was some of the dialogue in it. Some of the lines were just insane. And as far as him not taking cover, I caught that too. But I think that was such a smart move to at least get him shot, because they teased us with his death and showed us right then how much we really care. It was almost like a metric in the middle of the show to say, how invested are you? And I quickly learned, for me at least, like, holy fuck, is this guy going to die right now? And he didn't. But then at the end, even though having just went through that, it made the end even tougher. And I don't know how many people noticed this, but they respected those characters so much in the show that they did not show them dead in the room together, but the show played out with this magnificent, genius camera shot of watching Joel drive away, and the camera backs up into the window that was open that they referenced in the letter. And then we end the episode with Frank and Bill. They're right there. They don't have to show them to know that they're right there. And I just got fucking chills.
Like, yo, that's funny. I'm fucking like, I'm about to tear up right now. Like,
it was gorgeous.
It was one of those things where, like, we're watching it, and as soon as it was over, I had to go get water. You know what I mean? I just like got up from the sofa and went, huh?
You had to masturbate? Why'd you do this?
All right, fuck it. I did have to masturbate right after watching that.
Oh shit! Here we go.
No,
You
I
have
had, I,
good
had, I
love.
had to walk away, and then I had to suck that thug tear back in my eye. But it was absolutely phenomenal. A great piece of television. One of the best episodes of TV I've ever watched in my life. To get like totally engrossed by these characters, and as for somebody that played the game, like I was telling you guys earlier this morning, like I don't want to. I played the game. Like I don't want to do a direct rehash of the game. Like we played it. Give me something new. And this was absolutely mind blowing. Nick Offerman did a fantastic job. He did give me Ron Swanson vibes when he giggled eating the strawberry, like, like after he banged Tammy in Parks and Rec. And yeah, they did an absolutely stunning job, man. And that's if that single episode doesn't get nominated for an Emmy, and Nick Offerman and Frank, whatever his name is, don't get nominated, like that it's a travesty. Like,
Yeah, I've seen a lot of I saw the people online, the divide, from the video game people that were mad about it to everyone else on the planet who was like emotionally moved. And they're like, this is going to ruin the show. This is going to this. And that was my first thought. This is going to get 2 different actors Emmy nominations, writers nominations.
yeah,
You're going to get some like filming nominations for this one. Like it was just, that was a very artistic, perfectly executed episode of television.
Lady Fantastic, I see problems with your comment right there. You said a lot of my nerd buddies. You have no buddies, sorry. That was me.
I'm glad someone said it.
I apologize. Tyler's rubbing off on me. Tyler carried me around in a baby carrier the entire C2E2. You know how many times I told this motherfucker, yo,
On his
put me
chest or
down.
on his back? Were you
No,
on
in
the
the
chest?
front, but facing out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I was trying to hit him like this, like nigga, let me put me down.
It would have been better from the back, because then you guys could have done a whole Master Blaster thing. That would have been amazing.
What's that?
What? I don't know what that is.
I don't
Master Blaster?
know.
Yeah.
That's from Mad Max. Am I muted? Who doesn't know who
No, I
Master
don't.
Blaster is?
I don't know what that is.
Crush Snack Blaster. Master Blaster. He carries the little guy on his back. Are we serious?
From the original Mad Max?
You
I
guys
don't
are
remember
missing
the
me,
first
right?
Mad Max at all.
It's from Thunderdome.
Oh no.
the
Oh,
first Mad Max was called
Thunderdome!
Never
Wolverine.
seen
Blaster.
Thunderdome.
Yeah, they.
Yeah, I got it.
With Bartertown. It's Master
With Tina
Blaster.
Turner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow, no. For some reason I
Really?
would have. Yeah, I know what you're
Never
talking
seen
about.
I'll exit myself.
No, come back. No, when you said on the back, I just thought you were trying to comment on The Last of Us again. All right, that's this episode brought to you by Master Blaster. Yes, starring
Bye, everyone.
Mel Gibson's everyone's favorite Hollywood heartthrob. Murray was also great in season 1 of White Lotus. I just call it Lotus.
Oh, that's who. Yeah.
I just stuffed animals on my bed.
Somebody's got to watch Welcome to Chippendales and let me know what you think, because it was so good.
I call
Somebody
mine
watch
way.
that on Hulu.
Wait, that was him. That was the same guy.
Yeah.
White Lotus and Frank.
Yes.
Was it Bill. Oh, okay.
Oh, his name is Murray?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Is Master Blaster like a human centipede? No, it's the guy in the back.
Yeah, well, he was Master and Blaster was the big guy. I carry
Mhm.
on.
All right, gentlemen. All right, so we're gonna give away this slab to somebody in the States. No, I'm just kidding. All right, let's go around and do the YouTube thing. We're at 10:34. How do we do this? Press this button. That's me. This is Mark. He has nothing. Nicholas. Nicholas,
Oh, God.
Nicholas gave us the worst peace sign of all time.
That was a war sign, right?
Oh, hey, can I share something real quick?
Absolutely.
Fragile
Here.
piece.
Please.
I want
no.
to share this. That's Nick as Lex Luthor. So for all of you who are like, oh yeah, he'd make a great Lex Luthor, this guy sucks. Okay, like I love Nick, but we don't need this as Lex Luthor.
What's wrong with his hands?
Yeah, look at his hands.
I mean, I would never wear a 5-button suit.
I had a very limited time that I had to find a monstrous man in a suit to put Nick's head on. Okay.
You could have got the guy with the, sitting on the bed like this.
No. I don't want the bad guy. I want suit, Lex Luthor, Nick.
No.
This is Nick as Lex Luthor.
He's thick. There you go. You got some suitors in the chat. Thick Nick.
That's some
That's
shit.
a t-shirt.
This is Tessmacher.
Wow. What do you got going on, Rims?
Nothing much. I got a bunch of unboxings I need to do.
Photoshop, obviously.
Remy's place tomorrow?
I think so. I'll know tomorrow. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Big week for the gays.
Yeah, shout out to
the gays.
shout out to our allies. We love everyone.
We do.
Damage control.
We love the gays. But not you people. We don't like you people.
Oh shit, Remy Q Studio.
Hey, can we get that sweatshirt at DJLinks.shop?
Nope.
So, a sweatshirt that says "We hate you people" from DJ Links.shop.
Immediately, DJ.
We almost with the whole show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you for coming out tonight, and we're
All the
going
super
to
chats.
yeah, all the super chats.
Yeah. Way to kill it, everybody.
Yeah, we're gonna split those super chats 5 ways.
Like that police officer.
Actually, you get a split.
Infamous Illuminati.
Why am